how to make your chicken lay bigger eggs, and also how to make your chicken lay many eggs. In this video, I'll explain everything. Stay tuned so as you can be able to learn and understand. Before we continue with the video, make sure you have liked and subscribed to the channel. Let's get this video to 100 likes within the first 24 hours. I would really thank you. Don't dislike the video. Support the hustle. First, if you want to make your chicken lay very big eggs, make sure that you're giving your chicken enough protein. I've said give your chicken enough protein. Make sure that you're giving your chicken feed that has adequate protein. On our farm, we came to an instance whereby we found out that we were purchasing feed from a stockist, and we found out that the stockist who was supplying us with the feed never put enough protein in the feed. This led to our chicken having a drop in the production of eggs on our poultry farm. That made us be confused. Are our chicken the ones that are not being able to produce enough eggs, or is it that we are doing something wrong on the poultry farm, or maybe a disease has attacked our poultry farm? Then we did a research. Then we found out that the people who are selling to us the feed, they were not putting enough protein that is required by the body of the chicken, so as the chicken can be able to produce eggs consistently. So that's what we came into a realization, and we realized that that was the wrong thing that was happening. They were producing feed, they were selling to us the feed at exorbitant prices. I keep on telling you guys, make sure that you are producing your own feed, because you may end up thinking that someone has sold to you chicken that is of a bad breed. But the problem is not the chicken. The problem is the feed. But mostly, you won't think about the feed, because your mind and your brain has been made in a way such that you only believe that if something can be so bad is about the breed and not the food that you are giving to your chicken. That is where most farmers usually go wrong. So make sure you produce your own feeds. I'm not telling you to buy feeds. Produce your own feed. I posted a video of how you can be able to cut cost by producing your own feed and get good eggs like this one. For us who are doing hatching, we need around 58 to 63 grams of the weight of the egg, so as we can be able to produce bigger and better chicks. We don't want whereby you find out that you have chicken that are laying smaller eggs and also the chicken are laying less eggs. You find out that that is because the feed that you're giving to your chicken can't make the body of the chicken be able to produce bigger eggs. That can lead to you as a hatcher producing smaller chicks and chicks that are not fully formed because the feed is not balanced properly. So make sure you really take that into consideration. If you're able to do that, then you can be able to get bigger eggs and high quality chicks. Because as I've told you guys, people out here, they're out here to make money. Don't let them make money from you. Be wise and use the right way of how you can make the feeds. If you do that, then you'll be able to produce more eggs on your poultry farm and produce bigger eggs. Because if you produce smaller eggs, this means that those people who want to buy the eggs from you will keep on complaining about the size of your eggs. Then you won't be able to sell their eggs at the right amount of money that you want to sell them. They will be selling bigger eggs of chicken like this, which are around 38 weeks of age. You're selling the eggs at a price of those pre-starter eggs, the pre-lay eggs, the eggs that usually lay during the first stages of the chicken. You don't have to do that. You make sure that you're giving your chicken enough protein. When I've said enough protein, I've not talked about ochonga. Most people usually give their chicken ochonga. I don't advise you to give your chicken ochonga. Make sure that you are giving your chicken, if it is the using of a protein, use a protein, for example, the soya bean, because it has a lot of amino acids that can be absorbed by the body of the chicken, meaning they will be converted to be used by the body of the chicken at a faster rate. And that is what is the first thing that you really have to do. The second thing is that make sure if you want to get bigger eggs, make sure that you are giving enough food to your chicken. Okay? Make sure that you are giving enough food to your chicken. I keep on telling you this. Don't think that when you are giving small feed to your chicken, little feed in small amount, you may be thinking that you are saving. It is an illusion. You are not saving anything. Because if you are giving your chicken, for example, 4 bags of food in a day, instead of giving like 4.5, 4.5 or 5 bags, you may be thinking that you are saving feed. But when you do to the calculation, you find out that your chicken are laying around 65%. So you may also start crying that these chicken are of a bad breed, they are not laying properly. But the problem is not the chicken, the problem is how you are feeding your chicken. Yes, the feed is balanced, but you are underfeeding your chicken. So if you decide to underfeed your chicken, how will your chicken get fat? How will your chicken be able to produce bigger eggs? How will the body of the chicken be fully satisfied with the feed and be able to create an egg out of it of a good size and of a yolk that has all the micronutrients, so that when you produce even a chick, or even if someone consumes the egg, they can be fully satisfied with all the micronutrients and nutrients that is found in the egg and the minerals. Why don't you make sure that you are giving your chicken enough feed? Because if you are trying to save, you are not saving. For example, you are underfeeding your chicken. Instead of giving 5 bags, you are giving 4 bags. You find out that your chicken are laying like 900. Whereas they can lay up to 1200, meaning you are losing 300 eggs in a single day because you are saving 1 bag. When you do your calculation, for example, for the eggs, that is like 6,000 Kenyan shillings. You are saving 1 bag, which is 3,000. So you have lost 3,000 in a day. 3,000 in a day. So when you do it in a month, that is 90,000 loss. You may be thinking, and this can lead to some diseases. There are some malnutrition diseases that can attack your chicken on a poultry farm if you are not giving your chicken enough food. So you'll be harvested by diseases. This leads you to buying a lot of antibiotics so as you can be able to treat your chicken. You have lost birds due to malnutrition. You are not getting eggs. So what are you saving? It's an illusion. Don't fall for the trap. Make sure you do the right thing. Because if you are able to feed your chicken properly, then that means that you will be able to get a lot of money out of this venture. And that is what I usually keep on telling you guys. Make sure that you are doing everything right. Okay? You are doing everything right. I want to record this video in here, but it is getting dark. So you won't be able to see me. Because you can see inside there is very, very dark. If I go inside there, you won't be able to see me properly. So that's why I'm recording this video outside. And I want to give you tips and tricks of how you can be able to get bigger eggs. Another thing, so as you can be able to get bigger eggs and a productive egg production on your poultry farm, make sure that you have put enough laying boxes. Because when you put enough laying boxes, your chicken will lack stress. This means that your chicken will be able to lay eggs comfortably. You want your chicken to lack stress. Don't have stress on the laying hens, because when the chicken have stress, then they won't be able to lay properly. Okay? So make sure that you are putting enough laying nest on your chicken farm. If you are able to do that, then everything that you really want to occur on your poultry farm will be able to occur. And you will be able to get very, very big eggs like this one, and eggs that are full of nutrients, and a productive production of eggs on your poultry farm. Okay? Another thing, this one is what I have to tell you. Make sure that you are giving your chicken enough water. Okay? Give your chicken enough water. You know, this egg, 90% of it is water. So if you are not giving your chicken enough water, the eggs will turn out to become smaller. So make sure that you are giving your chicken also enough water. If you are able to do that, then you'll be able to get very, very big eggs. Another thing, before I forget, after you have given your chicken enough water with some multivitamin you need to help the body of the chicken restructure properly out of the excretion of the calcium and all the nutrients that are in this egg, make sure that you are putting enough feeders. Yes. Why am I saying you make sure that you are putting enough feeders? All these chicken are not of the same size. They are of the same age, but not of the same size. We have stronger chicken and we have some chicken that are a bit not strong. So when you decide to put your chicken like this in one coop, and you have placed feeders that are not enough, and you are putting feed that is enough, the 5 bags, as I have said, you are putting the 5 bags. So you are able to put enough feed, but you are not putting enough feeders. The stronger chicken will bully the smaller chicken. This leads to the smaller chicken not being able to get the enough grammage of feed that is needed by that body of that chicken, so as it can be able to produce eggs. So it may end up eating a smaller amount of food that can lead to the chicken producing smaller eggs. You don't want to have inconsistency in the production of eggs on your poultry farm. So what you have to do here, a solution to this, is that you take the smaller chicken and you put them in a separate room whereby they can compete for that food in that smaller room. Or an alternative way is you add and put enough feeders. As we all know, one feeder serves 25 chicken. So make sure you follow that principle. If you're able to follow that principle, then you'll be able to understand everything that is needed by the body of the chicken so as it can be able to produce very, very big eggs. So don't forget, if you want to produce very big eggs, you have to follow all those tips. If you're able to follow all those tips, then there's nothing that will be stopping you from you becoming a successful poultry farmer in the egg production sector. You'll be able to produce bigger eggs, and also you'll be able to produce healthy eggs and many eggs on your poultry farm. Don't be left behind. Be wise. Follow the tips of the wise man, and you'll become a wise man too, or a wise lady. Haha. See you in the next one. Like and subscribe.